What's going on, guys? This is so weird because I actually have an audience with me today. You guys didn't think I was gonna do that, did you? But I'm doing a van tour and we're bringing back this lovely fella.
Hello.
Hopefully you guys remember Mark from Dometic Customs. He did we did a tour with you.
Yeah, Judy's
van. Yeah. And now we've got Shay and Rebecca. Did I say Shay right?
Yeah, you did.
All right, cool. Shay and Rebecca, and this is their van built by Dometic Customs. What's up, Yulia? Yulia is thinking about getting a custom built by Mark, so she wanted to come and check out Shay and Rebecca's van, right?
Yeah, this is great.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
That's what Mark does. Let's go check out their van. What's up, Mark? How you been, bud?
I've been great.
Yeah?
Yeah, busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dometic Customs taking off.
It is.
As it should.
Fun.
And this was a complete different van than what we showed earlier with Judy's.
Yeah, Judy's was more of our full build. We kind of put all the bells and whistles. A lot of people had questions in the past about how much it was and all that kind of stuff. We didn't want to disclose that. And we also didn't tour a lot of the bells and whistles that were in our van because we wanted to respect our privacy.
Right.
This one is more of a, I want to say kind of our entry level. It's not really our entry level though.
Yeah.
I mean, everything that we do at Dometic is a custom build, and Shay and Rebecca had some specific things that they wanted. They had a couple tweens that they wanted to have a seat-belted seat for, but be able to take the seat in and out, kind of a smaller galley. They're both very active mountain climbers, and so they wanted to just kind of have a geared out van for themselves, and then we just kind of did our little Dometic Customs magic in there. So
if you guys hear a saw in the background or some nailing or something like that, we are actually at Dometic Customs right now. We're actually at your shop, which is pretty awesome. And one of your employees is working.
Yep.
Bryn.
Yeah, Bryn.
All right, he's not gonna be on camera, guys, but he's a fine fella.
Bryn Levinson Art, just to give him a little plug.
Yeah, you want to give him a shout out?
The most amazing artist out there. I would buy every piece from him when I start making millions.
You know, it's funny you bring up artistry because you did a little piece of artistry we're gonna show in the van in a minute.
I did. I totally trolled Rebecca's Instagram. And she is an artist herself.
Oh, okay, cool.
Does a lot of pointillism and some other really cool pieces.
And that was a surprise to you guys. You had no idea he was going to do that.
It was a total surprise.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah, and then just their love of mountains and just getting to know them as friends as well. We just kind of collaborated our brains, and then, like I said, I did a little bit of trolling of Rebecca's Instagram and found out kind of some of the things that she liked to do and some of her different artwork that she does. Which, do you have an Instagram page?
I do.
Yeah.
Sonic Nurse. There's probably a million Sonic Nurses on there.
I'll put the little card up there. People will see it up here. It's okay. I'll put you a little shout out for you. Absolutely.
Yeah, of art and climbing photos and random kids stuff. So it's not exclusively art. But
Yeah.
I follow you.
Her art is legit.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. So we did a little Sumi-E ink painting with some stains.
We didn't do anything. You did it.
Well, okay. Sure.
I actually have footage of you doing that too. So.
Yeah, and then we kind of did some other fun stuff. We did a Shishugiban finish on the backsplash and stuff.
Well, can we step in? Let's step on in. Like I always talk about this, and the first thing that we can't see is the power system. You put in, you know, it's gonna be weird. I'm gonna set you up here because I feel like this is a simple build, but it's nothing simple about it.
No, there's nothing simple about it, but when we say simple build, I would say that we are able to recreate a lot of what's in here. So we are actually doing ProMaster kit builds now.
Okay.
Shay and Rebecca were our first kit sale that we did.
Okay, so it's a bunch of pieces you put together and then you kind of installed it into the van?
Yeah, kind of a bunch of modular pieces that we put together. So we put together these two upper sections. We have 3 cabinet uppers and 2 cabinet uppers. They can go in different configurations in the ProMaster, whether you want them on the passenger side or the driver's side.
When you say kit, you mean you could build it, could you drop ship it?
Yes.
And then they can put it in their own ProMaster?
Yeah, we'd have instructional videos and stuff that you can do.
Okay, so that's pretty awesome. Right now it's just for ProMaster, correct?
Just for Pro Masters, yeah.
Because you are the Pro Master.
I've been called that many times.
Yeah, you actually have a Pro Master yourself. That's why.
I do.
Yeah.
I do have a Pro Master myself. Funnest to build in because they're the easiest to build in.
This is true.
They're a lot squarer.
They are.
And they have a little bit more width, and they're the shortest, but they're the fattest.
Yeah,
Kind of like
Ghost One. Wow. I wasn't gonna say it, but you know.
But yeah, and then we do this one in particular because of the seats that we put in. We have a 3-foot, a 4-foot, 5-foot, or 6-foot galley that we can also include in the kit.
What size is that one?
This is a 3-foot galley.
Cool.
And then we did a little drop-in sink. It's a deep sink. It's 9 inches deep, granite composite. This doubles as the cutting board. So we have that on the top, and then we just give
Is that black walnut?
some extra surface. It is live edge black walnut.
Live edge black walnut.
Little single induction cooktop. The Dometic Fridge, which I also use in most of my builds. What's great about this is if you're taking off and going to Europe for 3 months, you can just reach in here, turn the refrigerator off.
So there's no unplugging, there's no disconnecting wires, it's just a simple power button.
Yeah, very, very nice on that side of things.
You obviously set your temperature in there.
Because it's a smaller galley, we wanted to do a lot of different extra things. So we have this removable tray. We have these little separators in here that divvy out your stuff in every way that you possibly can. We put a little removable 7-gallon gray water tank in here. And then we also have these little birdhouse boxes.
You gotta utilize every inch.
Utilize every inch.
Every inch.
Little water pump with the turn on switch. And over on this side we have our toilet box, which is just the little Thetford porta potty that
Is it coming on sliders? Yeah, look at that.
it comes out in the drawer. So
Nice.
comes out nice and
Is that also part of one of your kits, by the way?
It is.
Is it really? I didn't know that. I just called you out. I was like, hey, is it really?
Man of mystery, Harry. A man of mystery.
You have a kit box, a kit toilet box. All right.
Toilet box, yep.
Um,
And then on this side, a portion of our kit is we did, this is the water box. So we have...
I was gonna ask you that. That's your fresh water?
Yep, so we have a little 20-gallon over-the-wheel well tank. We put these cubbies in so that it had extra storage space. And in the back there's a external shower.
Yep.
And then on this side, over the wheel well, has all these little cubbies in here, and then the power system's right in the middle here. And on this one we have 200 amp hour of lithium battery, 2500 watt inverter, and all the goodies that come with that. So
What's the panel on the roof?
panel is a 400.
Is it a 400 watt panel? Yeah.
Yep.
It's a big boy.
And we did the 2 max fans.
You did. Again, you did the 2 max fans.
Yeah.
You
And
love
then
that.
Did the same thing where we have...
One on remote?
Yep. And then this is our aluminum frame that we put into our van. So we have the 2 boxes. We can drop the frame in and then have your bed platform.
What size is the bed, do you know? Or obviously you do know.
Yeah, it was a queen, and we shaved off
About 8 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Of the length.
Of the length, yeah. But like you obviously, Shay, you're obviously the taller of the two of you.
Yeah.
Do you sleep comfortably sideways, obviously across the van?
Yeah, I got to angle a little bit, but
Okay. But you're tall.
I'm 6'2".
Yeah.
So my feet touch the end.
So
but,
6'2", you still fit very comfortably in that bed. That's that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, me and you fit pretty easily, huh, Mark?
Yeah. Sure.
And Rebecca, you fit quite
I
easily.
fit very well.
And then we just have our uppers here. Everything's soft close.
Look at you.
These guys really wanted to kind of feel really homey, and so we used a lot of wood in here. We kind of did the whole black and tan theme.
I like it.
Put our curly maple finish on the black cabinets.
What stain did you use for the out?
We actually use it's an old English gel stain.
Nice.
And then this is the Shishugiban that we were talking about. It's a Japanese method of preserving wood by burning the wood. And so we cut that into all these little tiles and did a little herringbone.
Again, we didn't do anything. You did.
Well,
Actually, you know what? Now that I'll bring it up, this was kind of one of your DIY builds.
Yeah, Che and Rebecca wanted to have some hand in doing this stuff, so they came and they actually installed the floor.
They did. I was here for that.
They put all of their insulation package in.
And you offer that as part of Nomadic Customs.
Yeah, we do everything from full build, partial build, remote builds, but DIY builds are one of the things that we do where I love it when people want to roll up their sleeves and get elbows deep into something, because it gives them an opportunity to be a part of their build and take some pride in kind of doing some of that. But then also, if something goes wrong, I'm not getting the phone call at 1 o'clock in the morning.
They know how to fix it.
They know how to fix
They know how to fix it. And let's face it, these are vans. They, we drive them in earthquakes, and things do tend to, maybe loosen up or not break, but we may have to just kind of fix on the fly.
Yeah, some semi-complicated things, some complicated things, and then there's some fairly easy things. And what's great is being able to give people a little bit of guidance and education of the process, and then in the process of that, then they're kind of set to deal with all the unknowns.
I think that's super awesome, dude, that you offer that as like a guide. And you guys loved coming here and really working with Mark, right?
Yeah, it was super fun. We learned a ton. We got to feel like we were more invested in the building process, and learning about what goes into it gave us a new appreciation for everything it takes to create one of these. So.
It was also nice just being out here and hanging out with Mark and having him show us what to do and putting us at it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been leaning against these two seats pretty much this whole time, and obviously they're here for a reason. So you have two little ones, right?
Yeah. Two sixth graders.
Yeah. two sixth graders.
Not really little anymore.
Are they twins?
No, they're step siblings.
Oh, they're step siblings.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So you guys, you've taken them on a trip recently, right?
Yeah. Well, I took them to the Painted Hills.
Okay.
Fossil, Oregon. So just me and the kids, and we had a great time. They loved the van.
I bet. So it's really nice, Mark. So obviously you put these seats in here as part of what you do.
Yeah, they're removable and seat-belted seats. So these guys eventually are going to be empty nesters, and so they wanted removable seats so that they could have room to do their own mountaineering trips. Yeah. I wouldn't say mountaineering.
Climbing trips. That's right. You guys are. I almost said mountaineers earlier, and
Rebecca doesn't do snow.
No, it doesn't do snow. Although it seems cold right now. I'm freaking freezing. You want to show off the back, because we have some stuff in the back that we can kind of go outside and check out the last part of the build, I would say.
Sounds good.
I saw you install the motion window on the other side too.
Yes.
Was that you?
It is. Yeah, we do full window installs. We don't do flare space installs, but we do a majority of other things.
But you got a connection that can do a flare space?
Yes.
Yeah, you're good.
I subcontract all of my stuff out for
flare space.
For things that are out of my wheelhouse.
Okay.
So yeah, nice big area, of course, so they could get all their gear in.
Obviously, this is kind of your guys' thought and ideas, and you kind of rolled everything past Mark, and you wanted a big open back space pretty much for all of your mountaineering,
for
climbing gear.
But also, we have two dogs that we sometimes take with us.
No way.
And we have a big crate or kennel for them, and we wanted a bed platform that was tall enough to accommodate the kennel.
Okay.
And so when we have a trip that's just the two of us and our dogs, we can put all the stuff and all our gear in the front, and then have the dogs under the bed in the back. So.
Oh, that's genius.
And bicycles.
Yeah, we haven't taken bikes out yet, but we could if we wanted to.
And obviously, you made it high enough so they can put bikes underneath.
Yeah,
because that's important.
And then the other thing that they wanted to make sure is just to have some sleeping space for their kids.
For the kids.
So
sleep them on the inside.
for a small 159 ProMaster, it's big enough to have 2 adults, 2 kids, and 2 dogs.
Yep.
And it's tight at that point, but at the same time, nice and comfortable.
Yeah, so you guys aren't full time. You guys use this as your weekend warrior trips, weeks, whatever it is, couple weeks at a time. Yeah, so that's pretty awesome.
But
so
eventually, we'd like to get to the point where we're taking longer trips once our kids are older and out of the house. So
couple months.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely.
Yosemite or whatever.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
And Mark, now we're getting a better look at your whole kit back here with your cubbies.
Yeah.
This is your whole electrical kit.
So this is the electrical box kit. So all the electrical is housed in these middle two shelves here, and then we have kind of all these other little cubbies.
Just extra cubbies, yeah.
And then on this, here's our little outdoor shower.
Oh yeah.
Got
I forgot you put that in there.
Little garage light in there, and then a couple just extra little stowaways. Like we said before, every inch matters. So
Every inch counts.
Put stowaways wherever we can.
I have to ask, have you guys used that shower yet?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
It'll happen.
Well, we used it
I'm sure you will.
initially before when we took it for our first trip before it was done. We used it.
Oh, you did? Cool. Awesome. And that's just easy for you because your fresh water is literally right there on the same side. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then we have an external fill port. Fill port is actually on the outside of the van.
Oh, it is.
Yep. And
Wow.
then we have our shore power port over on this side.
Right next to the electrical.
Yep.
Mark, you're so smart.
Couple little reading lights, a couple little bookshelves.
So when I said it was a simple build, there's nothing simple about it.
There's nothing really simple about it, but it's just not the full tilt that you saw before in Judy's van.
Right. This was a little not what's the word I'm looking for?
Minimalist.
Yeah.
A minimalist. I like that. I like the minimalist.
Nice, Che.
Yeah. It's more minimalist, but it's definitely so comfortable inside, and I actually got to watch this from pretty much beginning to end. So it's pretty nice.
Yeah, and you were part of the build for
Was
a
I?
couple little things. Yeah, you helped me hold some stuff up. Obviously, you don't.
I do not remember this whatsoever, actually. I black out sometimes. How about you guys?
We just are so appreciative of everything Mark did. It well exceeded our expectations.
You have to say that. He's standing right here.
No, I would say this even if he was not right here.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little artistic touches all over, it just really just blew us away. We were not expecting a lot of it, so it's just amazing.
He surprised you with a couple little things, right? Like you said, not just the art,
mountain
just
landscape,
Yep.
and with, just a lot of things in here, like little touches that just have made a huge
Did,
difference.
did you give him free range when you were designing? Like when you guys were like thinking things out?
Yeah, well, what I was going to say was, because I spent probably 3 years, and Rebecca will make fun of me, but like with a binder going through like all the stuff I wanted to do. And so I had an idea of like what I wanted or what we wanted.
Yeah.
Like we were all set on it. Had to be a Sprinter van. Like we had to have these different things, but just getting to work with Mark and like talking through it, like he was the one that actually talked to us about the ProMaster, and I'm super stoked on that. Just because Sprinter van I spent 3 years trying to find a used Sprinter van that was affordable.
And it's like an extra 15 grand.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Yeah.
We came in with an idea, but then Mark, with his expertise and kind of give us like better ideas and ways to tweak it. And this is like what we got was way more than what I imagined. Like we wanted to keep it super simple, but it's just a lot more than we thought we would get.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's able to guide us through a lot of this and give us advice, like where we should spend more money, where we can afford to spend less and have it not really impact the quality.
Yeah, I really love to work with people's budgets. Like, people are really afraid to tell me how much their budget is, but I really like to know, because then I can get the most bang for your buck out of what your budget is.
You definitely got a lot of bang for the buck in here.
Yeah.
I know people are going to comment and say, how much did it cost? But listen, we respect the clients, we respect Mark. We do not go over that. So, with that said,
just one more thing. In my book, the best thing that came out of this was the friendship that I have with these guys now.
oh, there you go.
So
that's priceless right there.
Yeah.
There you go. But Mark, how can they get a hold of you?
You can get a hold of me, Dometic Customs, Nomadik Customs. You can find me on Instagram. I don't quite have a website up yet, but it's coming. It's closer than it's ever been before.
Which is just nomadiccustoms.com.
Which is going to be nomadiccustoms.com. And then you can also reach me at nomadiccustoms@gmail.com. So
Mark with a C, everybody.
Mark with a C, but Nomadic Customs with a K.
That's an easy way. I guess they're both spelled incorrectly. Well, I guess Mark with a C is normal, but
Nomadik like customs, but yeah. Mark with a C, Nomadic with a K. I could do a dance if you wanted me to, but
I always like your Mark dances.
okay.
All right, guys, this was an absolute pleasure. And again, you guys can follow them on your Instagram.
Sonic Nurse.
Sonic Nurse.
And the van Instagram.
Oh yeah, we have a van.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Franz Ferdinand.
Franz Ferdinand. Well, I can't even say it, but yeah, I'll throw all those links up in the description, guys. Check them out. They do some really cool adventuring. I'm not gonna say mountaineering, but mountain climbing, right?
Climbing.
Yeah, I just found out you had a 1800 was your biggest climb you did.
1,800 feet. Yeah.
1,800 feet.
Yeah.
That's massive for me. I can barely climb 20 feet, let alone 1,800. So amazing, guys. Check them all out. And Mark, when are we gonna see another one of your builds, dude?
It's cut. We've got 3 or 4 coming out the door. So.
I'm coming back. You can't get rid of me that easily.
I don't want to get rid of you.
Aww. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Peace out, Cub Scout.
Bye.
Bye.